Hey, what's good guys? Poli Popo here, and today what we're going to do is do a side-by-side comparison with the Mpc Live and the Mpc X. Find out which one's right for you. That's what we're going to do. Let's get right into it. So, the Mpc X, first off, the Mpc X is going to give you a little bit more inputs on the back of the Mpc. We just saw that. As far as more buttons, you got full level, 16 level, track mute, all these different buttons here that you get, screen control, pad parameters, all your Q-Link parameters are all right here, and it's awesome, right? The F key, if you don't want to touch your MPC, you can go in here and hit all these buttons, and it's really, really dope. The cursor, everything, the screen's big, everything's super cool, man. I'll take that back. I'm gonna just say I know a lot of people love their MPCs, and I absolutely love my MPC. And the gain, the preamp, the phantom power, there's so much. The ease of use, the not having to menu dive, okay, I'll give it all that. The Mpc Live, or the Mpc One even, with the new update, you really don't need all these inputs and everything like that. If you're plugging into a mixer, personally, if there's one piece of gear in this studio that if it caught fire right now, I would have to go and I would definitely, if this studio caught fire right now, I would run out of here with my Mpc Live, and I might grab this Hyper mic just because it's powered by my USB on here. I've been able to go to work and work on projects afterwards when I'm waiting for people to clean up, or if I just want to take a break and show someone a song. It's got a little speaker on it. The speaker doesn't really sound that great, I guess. Some people say the speaker isn't that great, but if you can make a not great speaker sound good, then you're onto something. And I haven't had any problems with my speakers. I love my speakers on here, and it's really nice because when the power goes out, all this stuff shuts off, and this little bitty screen's the only little bitty light that shines up in my whole studio down here. And it sucks when I'm working on a project, but I laugh it off because this little thing's, it hasn't let me down unless I don't have it plugged in and I'm trying to work on a big project. I send everything in through my mixer into my MPC, and if you're worried about the cost, and this is almost double, or let's say 8 or 9, I don't know, it's more than the Mpc Live and Mpc One, I know that, probably like $1,000 more. And you're getting a bigger screen, I'll give you that. The pads are the same size. The stop, start, play buttons are all a little bit different. On here you get the squishy ones, on there you get some solid plastic ones. Like I say, it's just a little easier to navigate. You got an up, down, left, right cursor. There's certain things on here, okay? But do you need all that? Somebody told me in the last couple videos, and it was a good point, that you really don't need a lot of gear. Like everything that you see in here, I use that because I like to use that. These are my plugins. That's my piano that I call up every single time. This is years and years and years and years of investment that I like to create my own sounds with these. MPC, if everything was to catch fire, which I have things in here that are more expensive than my X, okay, I would run out of here with my Mpc Live and not look back. I would not look back, because I can do everything on here that I can with my Mpc X. Some people were asking me, does it have the same processing power? Yeah, it does. It's just a different layout. The Mpc Live, yeah, the pads are over here and this is over here, and the Q-Links, you can still access your Q-Links. You just have to hit buttons and you have to do a little menu diving. And what's really cool, what I've noticed by using this is that by limiting yourself, you actually learn more about your craft. And it's 100% true that if you just sit down with something instead of everything all at once, and you just, because once you get into all of this stuff, then it's just natural to know how to route an audio track, or to how to mix, or how to send out your mixer. Dude, I can do the same damage with this little MPC Live than I can with this whole studio setup. The sounds are going to be stock inside the box, but with the new update, I've actually put the loom inside of my MPC, and I got 2 sounds to show up as plugins. I just can't get them to preview, and it's a lot of work. So I'm getting into it, and I also want to find a way to put my own sounds inside of these plugins, which I think I'm only like 2 words away on the whole code thing. I'm getting close, but I don't do this all day long. It's just stuff that I like to do, and whenever I figure it out, I share it. But other than that, guys, this little box right here, for the price, I mean, it's solid, it's metal, and Akai doesn't pay me. They've not given me one free plug-in, one sound pack, or anything like that, guys. This is just honest, unbiased. This is just from me using the Mpc X for the last 4 years and getting into. I had the Mpc Live. I bought the Mpc Live, but when the X came out, I was like, man, I gotta have it. Now, did I miss my Live? Yeah, because I had to be locked down in my studio. This would have had 8 hours of battery life. To lug around an Mpc X without a detachable screen. That's how I brought that whole thing up in the first place. I was like, battery life, but with the screen kind of, I don't even want to put it in a suitcase because it kind of throws everything off. But as far as the power inside of it, man, you got room for SD. Same thing, same slots, and honestly, I couldn't be happier with it. And that's why I want to give these away. I want to give, not like I want to give mine away, I want to get enough likes on my channel, because I do nothing but encourage people to make music. And the day that I can pass one of these on to somebody that I see, and I see a lot of people that want to make music and they can't have access to something like this that could change their whole world. It's a world changer, man. It's a beautiful thing, and they keep updating and making it better. Where they're gonna go with the Mpc X, I could ramble on all day along with it, okay guys, but I really want to be able to give these out, even if it's an Mpc Live without this speaker. Again, it's the same workhorse. You're not missing out on anything. You're not missing out on anything, and you can get all your songs out, because it's so hard to get your bass and a guitar guy together, and your drummer and a vocal guy all to show up at the same time, especially today. And you have to get them all in the same right state of mind verse, which takes 20-30 minutes. You're talking an all-day process. And then the guy starts wanting to finish the song with a little bend string thing that it's just driving you nuts, and you don't have the heart to tell. You don't have to deal with that anymore, man. If you want somebody to collaborate with you, all you have to do is ask, and people will collaborate. I've had people send me stuff, and I haven't been able to do it, honestly, because I'm busy, but I let them know I want to do that. But with this, all you need is 10-15 minutes, man. 10-15 minutes, lay down a nice idea, and yes, you can mix in standalone. You don't even need the whole mixer, man. That thing is all this is extra. You can mix. It's got a mixer built into it. Is it made for mixing? No, but you can mix inside of it. It has a mixer, it has a pad mixer, channel mixer, inserts, all the stuff that you would need in a $30,000 studio for under $1,500. Guys, I'm just saying, this is a review that I wanted to do for a little while now, and I'm glad that I got to sit down and do this, and I hope this helps you pick which MPC you want. And like I say, I don't have the MPC one, but as far as I can tell, the pads are going to be a little smaller, but everything else is the same. The processing power, the plugins, you get everything. You get everything. So whatever shape, color you want, it's up to you. Me personally, I love my Mpc X, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. My Mpc Live, man, like I said, it's taught me a whole lot to be able to take everything hot as one whole song and bring it in here and chop it up, and then I do my chops on my Mpc Live and all my fine detail work, because I can sit down and just do this instead of be up in the air like that. But I want you guys to leave some comments down in the bottom. Let me know how you feel about your Mpc. I know everybody is waiting for another Mpc X. We saw the Mpc keyboard that might be coming out. The Mpc Live 2, which one do you use? I use both, actually. But lately, I've been using my Live a whole lot more, even though it's a lot prettier on the Mpc X. Everything's better on the X. I'm not gonna lie. But for the price, you get 2 of these bad boys. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really dope. I would not steer you in the wrong direction. If you don't have any gear and you want to make music and be able to just have fun doing it, a Kai Professional, Mpc Live, Mpc Live 2, the Mpc X, they're all good. But I would recommend a Live 2, honestly. That's the one that I would get, because it's got the battery power, and I can take this with me for about 3 or 4 hours. I can have this on, and I don't have anything to worry about. I don't, like I say, if the whole studio turns off, this thing's still on. So most of the time I'm recording out of here, everything hot, and I'm resampling in this in real time anyway, so I get to save it all. Right on, guys. I really hope this helps you. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you know somebody that needs an MPC, tell them about the video, because my goal is I want to be able to give away. I want to give away some MPCs. Tell some there's some Puerto Rican dude out there who wants to give away some MPCs. And I'll most likely start in my hometown here in St. Louis. So if you see me around or you stop by the shop, just give me a holler. I do see a lot of talent out there. It just drives me nuts that I drive down the street or I go down Delmar in University City, and you see people throwing up their hands and they're trying to express themselves. They're rapping. You think they're gonna get in the studio? We all know the ones that have gear and stuff like that. No, they're not going to be able to unless they really push it. And nobody's pushing anybody to do anything. I'm just trying to encourage. I want to be the guy to push you to make music. I want to be the guy to encourage you to express yourself. Because what you think is trash might change somebody's life one day, okay? It just takes you to be able to do it or say it or whatever it is. But yeah, I don't know how this turned into that, but that's what's going on. Right on, guys. I'm Popo. I really enjoy spending this time with you guys today, and I hope you guys have a great one. If you need anything, leave me questions. I'm getting tired. Leave me questions in the comments, and I'll answer them, or I'll shoot you a video, or we'll figure it out. Right on.